When we hear the term greenhouse gases, we often think of something negative. But believe it or not, these gases are the reason life can exist on Earth. They trap just enough of the sun's heat to keep our planet warm and livable. Now, there's no doubt that carbon dioxide is a huge driver of global warming, and we absolutely need to cut down on human-made CO. But our intense focus on carbon has made us overlook other powerful forces changing our climate. To really grasp what's happening with the extreme heat waves in Europe, North America, and Australia, we need to look beyond just carbon emissions. Let's explore some of these lesser-known factors. Carbon dioxide is the most common greenhouse gas, and it can stay in the atmosphere for thousands of years. It comes from burning coal, oil, and wood, and even from natural events like volcanic eruptions. But other gases exist that are far more potent at trapping heat. Some are hundreds or even thousands of times more powerful than CO. Remember chlorofluorocarbons, or CFCs? They were infamous for creating the ozone hole over Antarctica. While CFCs were phased out, they were replaced by hydrofluorocarbons, or HFCs. Today, HFCs are in nearly every air conditioner and refrigerator. They don't harm the ozone layer, but they are incredibly powerful heat trappers. Every year, these gases leak from cooling systems in our homes, cars, and factories, and they can linger in the atmosphere for centuries, making global warming much worse than CO alone. Another major issue is the deforestation of the Amazon rainforest. This incredible ecosystem covers about 40% of South America and stores a massive 150 to 200 billion tons of carbon. It's a vital climate regulator for the entire planet. But tragically, nearly a fifth of the Amazon has been completely cleared, and another 17% is degraded. Why? Mostly for agriculture, mining, and cattle ranching. In Brazil, there are now more cattle than people, and the country is a top beef exporter, with China as its biggest customer. Indonesia's rainforests face a similar crisis. An area nearly twice the size of Germany, over 74 million hectares, has been logged, burned, or destroyed. In 2019, catastrophic forest fires, started by both small farmers and large corporations clearing land, released around 604 million tons of carbon dioxide. To put that in perspective, that's more than Australia's entire annual emissions for 2023. There are even more subtle factors at play. Did you know that human activity is slightly changing the Earth's tilt? We've pumped out an estimated 2 trillion tons of groundwater from deep underground. This massive removal of water has redistributed the Earth's mass just enough to alter its tilt. While the effect is small, even tiny changes can affect how sunlight hits each hemisphere, potentially making our seasons longer. Another example is China's massive Three Gorges Dam. It holds over 5 trillion gallons of water, and its incredible weight has reportedly affected Earth's rotation, even slightly shortening the length of a day. It's clear we need to broaden our conversation about climate change. Despite international agreements like the Paris Accord, many countries are still prioritizing economic growth that relies on finite resources. Pledges to stop Amazon deforestation or phase out superpotent greenhouse gases haven't led to real action. Industries like sustainable tourism could offer a green alternative for places like South America and Indonesia, but short-term profits and corruption often get in the way. The path forward is complex, but the conversation must evolve. It's time for our leaders from Washington to Canberra to move beyond simple debates about solar panels and wind farms. This isn't just about picking one technology over another. It's about understanding and acting on the fundamental science of our climate. Thanks for watching. If you found this video insightful, please give it a like and subscribe for more content that goes beyond the headlines. See you next time.